You know you're ready. Hey, it's Allison. And you guys, it is Worst Cooks in America Pajama Talk. That's right. It is season 30. I can't believe we're already on season 30. Like, can you believe that, guys? Season 30. That's crazy. But as you guys know, I'm going to be joined shortly by my culinary cozy. What am I doing? My culinary panel of experts. It's been a day, guys. Oh my God. How are you guys doing? Thank you guys so much for joining. Oh my God. So excited to see you guys. Here we go. Maybe I got it on one. No, it didn't work. Did it work? Did it work?
I'm here.
Okay. Oh, yes, I did it. Okay, yeah. Hello, how
Hello.
are you guys?
Fantastic. How are you?
I'm good. I'm tired, but good. I'm tired, but good. How are you? I mean, you guys, season 30.
Wow.
This is
Yep.
insane. I cannot believe it's been on for 30 seasons.
30
I can't believe
seasons.
I've been doing bingo cards for 6 years now.
Can you believe that? Happy anniversary of bingo cards. You
Wow.
guys, well, I know this is crazy. Hello, hello. Okay, so we got to talk. We have new recruits this year. We have new hosts, new oh my God, what are they called? New
Recruits,
Recruits?
well, no recruits, but new, what are they called? Oh my God.
mentor chefs.
Mentors. Mentor
Mentors.
chefs,
Okay.
thank you. I was like, sometimes words are hard. Words are hard right now. But you guys, we have two of our favorites are returning. We have Chef Tiffany Derry, who, as you guys know, is a chef from Texas. I love Tiffany. Oh my gosh. What do you guys think about Chef Tiffany representing the Rock and Red Stars this year? I go with Michelle.
Well, she's held her own before. I can't
Yeah.
remember if she won or lost. I know Jeff has won before.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. I The first one is always the roughest because even if
Yeah.
they've mentored before, just
Yeah.
the first one, everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, they're
Yeah.
doing what?" So,
And Todd, obviously we have another winner. Todd just joined. Hello, hello. Yeah, go
hi
ahead.
Todd.
He was last year's winner or last season's winner. Oh my
Yep.
gosh.
Yep. Yep.
But yeah, but you're right. It's always really crazy pants that first
I
episode.
think she'll do good though.
Oh, and then Chef Eva Marie says she's gonna watch Worst Cooks tomorrow. She's running. Oh, she's doing a pet competition right now. That's so exciting. Okay, what about you, Matt? Are you excited? It's episode one. What do you
I'm
think?
very excited. I think we got two very different disciplines with the mentors coming in.
Yeah,
Chef Jeff always kind of brings that goofy fun to things, and Chef Tiffany
yeah.
has a very strict kindness to her, I would say.
Oh, and Frank just cooked frozen pizzas. That works. Yeah, I would say that kindness. It's we've seen Jeff really take who I think are some really big personalities and really
Yeah.
focus them and bring them down, like not down to earth. That's not the right word, but I mean really
You
focus them
corral them.
in. Yeah, corral them. Thank you. So I think that he's going to do a really good job of that. I don't know. I'm really excited. But all right, so it's the first episode, so I want to talk about the recruits. We're picking dream teams. I got my blocks, my boxing gloves on because I'm just telling you, I'm fighting you for some of these people. Okay. All right, I just want to let's just kind of dive on in. So we have Lisa Barlow, you guys. So she's a real housewife of Salt Lake City. Salt. Okay, words are hard.
You're
It's my
having a
dog
day,
here.
aren't
I'm
you,
just gonna sit
Allison?
back. Salt Lake City, excuse me. And she also is the co-owner of Vita Tequila. So I want Allison to win too. I do too. So she's the co-owner of Vita Tequila. And what do you think about Lisa Barlow? Are you a fan of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City? Do you know of her for any of the stuff she does? Matt, what do you think?
I will say I'm not a Real Housewives fan. Sorry to
Yeah.
everybody watching, thinking, why doesn't he watch Real Housewives? But I think in terms of a recruit, she has a lot of potential going in because
Yeah.
my very baseline, basic knowledge of the Real Housewives, there's not a lot of cooking happening. So if she can take that direction well, I think she could have a massive exponential upswing
Yeah.
in what she manages to do.
I mean, that's to the point. I like it. Michelle, what about you? What do you think about Lisa Barlow?
I have no idea. I don't watch any of the Real Housewives because I have a life. So
Okay, wait. I love the Real Housewives. I love all this. I'm a Real Housewives fan. But I understand. So it's okay if you don't like the Housewives. I will say, in her bio, she did say that she makes hot dogs in the microwave. And I'm a big hot dog connoisseur. So there might be a little bit of a point for me for her. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, but we have Amara La Negra, I believe is her name. She goes by both at and or just Amara. So she was on Love and Hip Hop, you guys, in Miami.
Yes.
And then, the Real Housewives could be dangerous in a good way. Yeah, so she was on that. She has a mom from the Dominican Republic. She also was on a Spanish language show when she was younger. So do you know, what do you think about Amara? I'm gonna start with you, Michelle.
no idea.
All
Again,
right.
I only know three of the current recruits, and that's
Okay.
because I'm old. But because most of these shows are the 90s to the aughts, and that's yeah, no, I was doing other things.
I thought, by the way, my sister made up the word aughts because she used to call it that. And I was like, what is that? And I was like, I thought that she was like super hip. And she's like, everyone calls it that, Allie. So,
Well,
but
in
no,
the UK, they
I,
call it the naughties, so it's even better.
okay, well, that's kind of cool. But you're right. I mean, so it's very, very 90s, early 2000s centered for
Yeah.
sure. Matt, what do you think about Amara?
And so I will admit, not another show I wasn't really aware of in the
Yeah.
'90s and the aughts.
Yeah.
But I will say I did some deep diving today, and it looks like she's a very big personality. And I
Okay.
think that's going to be either a boon or bust for her. We've seen a lot of the big personalities, depending on what team she ends up
Yeah.
on and how they reign in that. Because
Yeah.
I know with a lot of these celebrity seasons, we've seen the big personalities.
Yeah.
And then you see somebody like Chef Jeff reining that in, like we were saying.
Yeah.
I think Amara could either be a very, very, make a deep run in terms of being the winner for Worst Cooks,
Yeah.
or she's going to fizzle out very, very quickly. And as bad as it sounds, I don't think there's a middle ground for that.
You know, I could see what you're saying. I don't know if I 100% agree, but I definitely see the point you're saying. I'm sorry, Chef Ava was talking about Dancing with the Stars and Shaws of Sunset. We're gonna get to them. I am so stoked on them. And then Frank was like, he hasn't heard of that word, but it's becoming a really popular word, so maybe it's having a comeback. I think it must be. Maybe it's like the young kids are saying it again, like you were saying, Michelle. But
The youth.
okay,
You guys are
Ryan
young kids.
Lochte. Yeah. Wait. Oh, it was in the script. I was in the script I sent you. Thank you. That's because I'm trying to use it. I learned how to spell it. Anyway, all right. So Ryan Lochte, I was a huge fan of Ryan. Not that I'm not now, but I was a huge fan of him. I
Mhm.
love swimming. I was a swimmer. And so I was a huge fan of Ryan Lochte. Obviously, he's like multiple medal winning Olympics champion swimmer. Michelle,
Mhm.
are you a fan of swimming and Mr. Ryan Lochte?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, being an Olympian, he's used to competing and the nerves that go along with it.
Yeah.
But, and I attempted to be a swimmer in high school, but I failed miserably, but that's okay. I
Yeah.
still tried.
Yeah.
So, because I swim, but competitive swimming, no.
Yeah. He is going
Asthmatic
to be on the
doesn't work
season. Yeah.
well. But no, I think he will do fairly well as long as he can listen to the direction of whoever's team he's on because
Yeah.
he is used to competing. It's as we've seen before, the recruits that have
Yeah.
that type of experience
Yeah.
can keep their heads in the game a little bit better.
You know, I agree with that. I agree with that. Matt, what do you think?
I went back and forth, and because I feel like as a swimmer, he's definitely going to be a competitive individual. You've seen that
Yeah.
for all those years as an Olympian. My thing, I try to relate that to cooking with all these sort of
Yeah.
my little page of notes. And my thought was that when it comes to swimming, one of the biggest things that came out with a lot of the swimmers' diets is that they're consuming 7,000 calories a meal.
Mm-hmm.
And I know one of the
Yeah.
biggest things you always see here on Worst Cooks is addition by subtraction, editing back. You don't need
Mm-hmm.
to put 7,000 calories on the plate and make it your meal. You have to edit it down to be a reasonable portion. And I think that's where he's
Yeah.
going to struggle the most, but also with that competitive spirit in him, I can
Yeah.
see him doing well.
I agree with you. I think with especially when it comes to athletes, like on my season when it was Brett, when they have to really focus on their bodies, it's like they're either going to focus on a lot of like the vegetables, which I think he's going to focus a lot on the protein. I mean, those
Yeah.
lean meats. So, I mean, I think he might really, succeed in like the chicken challenges or when it's like a
Mm.
really lean protein. I think he's going to have a little bit of a difficult. I don't think he's really a sweets guy. So, I think if it's going to be like a dessert challenge, I mean, in my opinion, I think. I don't know. I think he might struggle in that little area. Okay, this one I will fight you. Okay. Wait. Do people like Ryan have chefs to make? Yeah. So this is a really great question. He said, do people like Ryan have chefs to make their own meals, or they usually make their own, or a mix of both? I think that a lot of the people in their bios said that they had personal chefs, or they've had a lot of takeout, or they've gone to a lot of fine dining. So a lot of people really just don't have time. Hello. Just don't have time to kind of cook for themselves. So I think that that's where they may be exposed to some of those bigger flavors and those bigger those different kinds of varieties of meals, but they just might not have cooked them themselves. Okay, and again, I will fight you guys. It's Downtown Julie Brown, who is my favorite VJ of all time. Like I listen to her all the time on the 90s on Sirius. She is, oh my God, she's amazing. And I just found out today, you guys, she was a UK disco dancing champion. I don't know if I could be more in love. Okay, what do you guys think about Downtown Julie Brown? I'm gonna start with Matt.
I am
Mr.
stoked to see
Spooky?
her this season. I was doing my deep dive and I was scrolling way back through some of the stuff
Yeah.
because I mean it's downtown Julie Brown. You can't just be like, oh, we know her. You gotta dig for some stuff.
Yeah.
And I have a prediction about downtown Julie Brown, depending on how things go tonight.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
Based on my internet snooping, I'm gonna guess she's gonna end up Team Jeff.
Really?
Because there was a picture of her saying, "Look who I'm traveling with," and one of the comments was that she just finished filming with Worst Cooks, working with Chef Jeff.
Okay. So the
So
fact that
I could
we
be reading too much into that, or maybe I've
wubba
figured out how
wubba
to be an
wubba, yeah.
internet sleuth like Michelle.
Sorry, that was her text phrase. I'm sorry for Mr. Spooky. You're right. You're right. Okay. Miss, now that we know that information, Michelle, what do you think? Do you think that Chef Jeff, if she really is on the blue team, is going to be the right person for her?
I think
Ooh.
so. Again, I'm old enough to remember when MTV started. So when it actually played music 24 hours a
Did you
day, as
did you
opposed to the
watch the
game
last
shows,
the last one they did, the video killed the radio
I
star?
did
That's
not.
the
But that was
last.
the first video that played. So
Yep, back
That's
in
how they ended
1981.
it.
full circle.
There was a trivia
I know.
question at my gym, and I'm still mad we missed it because nobody listened to me when I said 81. They said it was 84, and I said no, I wasn't alive, but I know the answer.
81,
Well, oh my
81.
gosh, 84 is when I graduated. So, MTV, yeah, MTV was around. Um, I think she'll be pretty good. I think her personality would
Yeah,
pair well with Jeff's because
yeah,
he's a little bit goofy isn't a good word. He's more playful. And
Yes,
Tiffany
that's a
is
good
true.
that's a good
more
word.
more serious and focused, and Jeff
Yeah,
is kind of well, he's focused, but he's also
yeah.
not against goofing around a little bit.
Yeah. Going off of what you're saying. Oh wait, first of all, Mr. Spooky is still in his pajamas. Obviously, Mr. Spooky isn't part of the Worst Cooks family. Hello, how are you? Wubba wubba wubba, 100% is her catchphrase. And then Chef Ava said, "A legend. I love MTV icons like Pauly Shore, Carson Daly, and that lady." Agree. What I think is going to be really interesting. Okay, so now, oh my God, I just blanked. Oh my God. Okay, Julie Brown. Oh my,
Yeah.
I just thought I just lost it. Dang it! It was a really good point too. I was really excited about it. No, but
Wubba
I
wubba
think
wubba.
with I know it was the whoa that got me. No, I think with Julie Brown again, she has that memory. So it's like I feel
Mhm.
like when it comes to recipes, she's going to be able to remember the steps because obviously she has to remember that big discography. What's the word for olive?
Discography.
Discography.
Thank you. So she has that.
Discography.
Yeah. So she has a really good memory. And I think, obviously when it comes to like remembering those little things, those little facts, she's going to be really strong on that. Okay. I'm going to remember that. It was a really good point. I remember what it was. Okay. I know you guys like him. CT Tamarillo from the real world, you guys. And from, oh my God, the challenge. We love CT. I love CT. What do you think, Michelle? I think you liked him. What was your
I have
thoughts?
no idea who he is.
Oh, so it was you. It was Matt. It was
It was
Matt. It was
Matt.
Matt.
Remember the 90s. The
Oh,
90s, I
that's
was
true.
raising my kids, so
Oh God, I had such a crush on him back in the day. Like I'm not even gonna joke. I'm sorry. I know that's horrible, but he was on the Real World, you guys. He was one of the original reality stars that I remember. Matt, since you were fighting me on CT, what do you think about CT?
I think he's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah,
I mean, you always hear like people in their villain arc and all that kind of
yeah,
thing, but he's
yeah.
also got that status of being a reality TV legend. He's been in
He's
front of the camera so many times. I don't
for
think he's
30
going to be
years or
phased.
something. Like,
Yeah, exactly. He's not going to be phased by the challenges. I don't think because
no.
Worst Cooks, let's be real, does get a little wacky sometimes
Yeah,
in a fun way, a very educational, fun way.
yeah,
I can see him leaning in and just having fun with it. And I think that's one of the biggest things with cooking is that
yeah,
if you look at cooking like a chore,
yeah,
it's not going to be as good. I mean, they always say you
yeah.
cook with love. He's going to cook with fun and a smile on his face.
I think he's gonna get really competitive. I mean, like with stuff with like the challenge, it's like
Hmm.
he's in it to win. So I feel like as goofy and big personality as he is, I do think he's gonna buckle down and really focus because I think he wants another victory under his belt. In my opinion, he's gonna be good. And I know we were already fighting over him earlier. Now it's good. He's great. Sorry, I get excited. Okay,
He's
this
pretty
is
great.
one that Chef Ava was excited about. I don't think I'm saying his name right, and I apologize. Farhan?
Farrakhan.
Thank you.
Uh,
Oh my God, Shahs of Sunset. I watched the first season. He's fantastic. You guys, he's also a real estate agent. What do you think about Reza? Michelle.
Haven't watched his show, but again,
Yeah.
real estate, 90s, there's, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I think he might do okay depending on the first, we'll have to see tonight.
Yeah.
But real estate is used to thinking on your feet to make deals.
Mm-hmm.
So some of the games or challenges might work
Yeah.
in his favor if he can think on his feet.
Okay, sorry. Going off exactly what you said, that was what I was going to say about Julie Brown because she is used to interviewing people. She's used to having to
yeah.
come up with, things on the spot, like interview questions and, follow-up questions. So I feel like she's going to be really good at that. It's the kind of the improvising in the kitchen. So yeah, I agree exactly what you were saying with Reza, as a realtor, being able to kind of think on his feet. Okay, Matt, are you a Shaza Sunset fan? It's so fun.
I am not, but I feel like I need to go watch it
Yeah.
after watching Worst Cooks tonight, just because I did the deep dives through
Yeah.
Instagram and all that, and he just looks fun to be around.
Yeah.
I have never seen somebody smiling so hard in every picture and just looking like
Yeah.
he's loving life. And so just
Yeah.
for that, I'm like, I'm hoping he does well. I think Michelle's right. It's going to come down to a lot of these people for that first episode.
Yeah.
The hey, you have to cook, and then especially the let's call it the humbling first dish of make your signature dish, and then
Yeah.
you never know what you're gonna get. I mean, maybe you get meatloaf covered in chocolate,
Or the meatloaf teddy bear. I love that guy.
or the meatloaf teddy. I love the meatloaf teddy bear,
Yeah.
but I think he's gonna be one of
Yeah.
those people that's gonna be very steady
Yeah.
because he doesn't have. And this, from what I can tell, I could be wrong about these shots of sunset,
Yeah.
but I feel like he's going to be very hard, like unflappable, especially in that with that real estate background. That
Yeah.
you got to make a deal, you got to get the client to sign the paper on the dotted line. It
Yeah.
doesn't do well to try to get that big personality like we're going to see with CT. Let's be honest.
Yeah. And then Chef Ava said he's a 2000s icon and then appeared on The GOAT. Is The GOAT Shahs of Sunset? Is that a different show? I don't know. We'll have to find out. But you're right. I think that the big personality I am worried with Reza that it might be a little bit overbearing and that it,
Mhm.
it might he might be trying to be too big and then kind of ruin it early on. So I think that like you had said with some of these other recruits, I think that if he can kind of tame his personality just slightly and really focus, he'll do well. But again, he's just such a big personality that it's like I'm a little worried And that's okay. A little worried, a little worried. Okay, we have Manila Luzon, who's a Filipino American drag star, like a drag queen, has appeared on RuPaul's Race and on Drag
All
Den.
Stars.
Oh, All Stars. Oh my God.
She was on
So
All Stars too.
I have several friends that are drag queens and drag kings, and so like I'm a little partial. I'm excited, but Manila's trying to learn for her husband. So, Matt, I'm gonna start with you. What do you think of Manila?
I I honestly will say if
Yeah,
I get to pick first, she might be my first draft pick.
I'm telling you,
Only
Gubs are
because
coming on, man.
just again, not knowing her before
Yeah.
doing my deep dive, just looking through that she exudes joy and
Oh,
just seems so happy and excited for the worst cook to join the worst cooks family.
yeah,
I I think a lot of it's going to come down to that attention detail we've talked about
yeah,
with previous recruits. The things like very careful makeup can translate to very good plating.
yeah,
And
yeah.
if you're on RuPaul's Drag Race and All Stars, you know you're doing something right with a big personality. But
Mhm.
also, as much as it's over the top, it is very controlled chaos beneath the hood. And I think that's what's going to suit her very,
Mhm.
very well.
Well, that's worst cooks.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Worst
Controlled
Cooks in a
chaos.
nutshell. Control,
Well,
especially Robot Chef.
yeah. I mean, do you agree, Michelle? Like, I mean, that's a really valid point.
I think so. If you think
Yeah,
about it, I mean, we had Marty and Peaches and
yeah,
then
Mm-hmm.
Trinity, and they
yeah.
all did well because they're used to the competition style
Hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
having to be a little outrageous, but still have to
Oh,
be focused. So,
yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to arm wrestle you guys for her, but I, I
I don't
think
know.
she'll
My
do.
mom might. My mom said that's what she's really rooting for.
I think she should do pretty well.
Yeah.
Again, we'll see on the first cook of who catches who on fire, but
Oh God.
Let's just hope there's no nails. No nails, no,
That's,
oh
and
oh gosh, that's
hair
my
yeah,
thing. That's
hair
my thing.
tied back.
oh
Oh,
Because
and I will
I
say,
my hair's
Frank,
getting
you
long. I gotta
said,
do this for lab now. I gotta wear ponytails at work because
oh
I
yeah.
gotta be safe.
on the preview there on one of
Oh,
the Instagrams there was like they're counting down like they're counting up to things and one of them was hair. So I
oh
think
no.
I think Julie Brown might have got a hair in food.
Oh no. Honestly, Frank, you got to watch this. And he said kings and queens are hugely entertaining, which I agree. Watch the show. I mean, it's something that, obviously Bucko and Michelle and I have bonded over for so many years. And my
Mm-hmm.
mom said her hair is up and no nails. So that's good because those are two of my biggest icks. If I had the ick, those are two of them. Okay. We have Valentine. Valentine? That's not how you say it. Valentine?
Just say Val.
Okay, Val
Now,
He
Shimmeron.
goes by Val.
Val from Dancing with the Stars. I mean, I love ballroom dancing. It's something that I did for a while and I absolutely love it. I love Dancing with the Stars. Oh my gosh. I mean, he's a 14-time, I think it's US National Latin Dance Champion. What do we think of Val and Mr. Charming? Michelle. Michelle, you know Val.
Yeah, I
hey,
only
we
did the
got
last
one.
few seasons, but yeah,
Yeah.
but I did watch yeah. You're rubbing off on me. Dancing with the Stars,
Yeah.
quite a few seasons because it's interesting again to watch
Yeah.
progression as they're training non-dancers how to dance.
It's
Um,
amazing.
I think his personality will be a challenge because he's used to
Mhm.
being above, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
calm. But again, similar to Ryan Lochte, if he can keep focused on what the chefs are teaching him,
Yeah.
then he'll be able to channel, the creativity into their dishes. So it's going to come back to, what are you learning? How can you apply it?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
don't panic if you get in the weeds.
Ooh.
I think his
Okay.
artistry, like what you're saying, he's going to put a lot of effort into things. He's going to put a lot of, I think that one of the things was like make love to your dish, really, that's kind of weird, but, but you know what I mean? Like really put a lot of like effort and time and love into your dish. I think that he's very a passionate man. So I feel like he's going to do that. Matt, what do you think about Val?
I think Michelle nailed it with the idea of taking
Yeah.
instruction and then adding a
Same.
new flair to it.
Yeah.
Because as Allison, you know, with your
Yeah.
background in dance, that
Yeah.
when you learn a basic step, it's one thing to know you're counting a waltz in threes. It's another to know your slows and your quicks for your tangos.
Yeah.
It's another than put your own spin on it. I think
Yeah.
that's where Val is going to shine, is being able to find.
Yeah.
It might not be a good twist. We've seen similar things of, well, I put my own twist and I decided to
Mhm.
cover the entire dish in glitter. But I
Yeah.
think the flair is going to be there for Val. I
Hey
think it's going
guys,
to be
no
really fun
thank
to watch
you.
him cook.
Yeah. Can you say that last thing? Guys, no thank you. What was that last thing
I
you
think it's
said?
going to be
Sorry.
really fun to watch him cook.
I do too. I don't know. It's going to be fun. Okay, we have two more. And then the
Two more.
fighting begins. Okay, we have Little Romeo, guys. Okay, Little Romeo.
Yes!
I know, I was so excited. Obviously, this is a rapper. He's been around for such a long time.
Oh, man.
He's we love Little Romeo. Michelle is looking like she doesn't know, but you don't know Little
Oh,
Romeo.
man.
I love Little
I could
Romeo.
go deep in the vault and pull out a movie from my childhood that he was in.
Oh, stop.
Max Keeble's Big Move.
Okay,
Now
okay.
my
I know
kids
what
will
you're thinking.
probably know who he is.
Before he
Oh,
dropped
I
the
know who he
Lil and
is.
then just became Romeo. Oh, that was. Oh, I
I
saw him
remember,
on the
wasn't he like
season,
eight
and
years old or something? Like he was so small and now he's not small. He's a
he's
adult.
not Lil no more. He's just Romeo now. And I was like, my goal this season is to get him to follow me on Instagram.
Okay,
So
Romeo,
Romeo, if you're listening, come on, make it happen.
make it happen. Make it happen. Okay, I would. I'm just excited about him. Okay, we also have Beverly Mitchell. You guys, Seventh Heaven.
Seventh
Who
Heaven.
who didn't love Seventh Heaven growing up? Like I did. Michelle, did you watch it? No, you didn't watch. He is a cutie. He
You have
really
to
little
realize
Romeo
when
is
a
a
lot of these
cutie.
shows were on, my kids are 8 years apart. So
Yeah.
one was in high school and one was in elementary school, or so there's a lot of grandparent things going on at that point.
Oh,
That's fair.
that's true. Okay, wait. First of all, my mom said he's a cutie, which he is. Frank said, didn't he have his own TV show? I think he did. It was like one of those. It was on like a Friday, maybe. I think he might have, or he was a star of one for sure. And then Chef Ava said, I actually ran into a rapper who worked alongside Little Bow Wow at Saramonte Mall, and it's not Romeo. Oh,
Yeah,
well,
Lil Romeo, Lil Bow Wow were around the same time. You got
yeah,
Lil
yeah,
Romeo circa Max Keeble. You got Lil Bow Wow circa the Fast and Furious movies.
yeah. Little Bow Wow is he's cool too, but I like Little Romeo. Okay,
I'm sorry, I'm going by how I know him, honey. My wife is correcting me just off screen here, saying, "Oh, sorry.
he calls Nickelodeon.
I am told if you can hear her, she's shouting. They were the dueling pop princesses of the era. That Lil Bow Wow came first, then Little Romeo, and they were going back and forth for a very long time. So
Marissa
that is
with the win,
Marissa
guys.
chiming
Marissa
in
wins.
from all the way across the apartment.
Well, she always comes in with that great knowledge. Please tell her hi for us. Okay. And
Will
then
do.
Frank just said, I think it was a Nickelodeon show, and I think it was too. It's like
Yeah.
maybe one of those TGIF that, or like a Nickelodeon like equivalent. But Beverly Mitchell, you guys, on Seventh Heaven, she was Lucy. I think she was Lucy. Yeah, she was Lucy, and it was just like one of those really cute shows, and I liked it growing up. Did you? Okay, you didn't watch it, Michelle, but did you watch it, Matt?
I was aware of it. I've
Yeah.
seen bits and pieces, but it was never on like my lock in for the CW radar.
Okay, well, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Okay, here's where I am taking off my gloves. I will not go
Oh,
first to pick my
oh.
dream team because obviously, host will want you guys. I would like you guys. Does someone have a die?
In fact, I not only have a die, but I was gifted a very nice special dice case from a
Oh,
friend of mine. So shout out to Aspen. They painted this themselves.
I
So I
like
have
that.
all of my dice in here, at least one set of them, one of
Okay,
many.
so you're gonna
So,
roll, and then Michelle, odds or evens?
okay.
Just
Odds.
okay, odds. So whatever you
It is
roll.
a
So
3.
okay, so you go first. Okay, I'm ready. Who are you picking for your dream team, Michelle? We're
Um,
picking three, and they're picking an alternate because sometimes that we need that.
well, there's only 10
Okay,
competitors this time, so I think 3, and then we swap one out if somebody goes away this week.
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
let's do that
And
then.
that's fair.
I
Yeah.
like that.
Two,
Okay,
two
so
plus two
three.
plus an alternate.
I'm gonna go with Val.
Okay, right.
Okay.
Um, uh, I think he'll be an interesting competitor to watch.
Yeah.
And I want to see. I'm
Yeah.
kind of hoping he winds up on Tiffany's team, just
Yeah.
because I think it's. But I think he also has a sense of humor. I'm
Yeah.
worried if he gets on Jeff's that he'll have too much of a good time and not focus. So
Mm.
We have seen, not with Jeff, but we have seen where they had a little too much fun with the mentors and they didn't
Mhm.
get, as far. By the way, the people that are watching at home, let us know who you are picking for your
Yeah.
dream team. I'd love to see it. Okay, so you got Val. All right, Bucko.
I'm torn because
I know who
I
you're
feel
picking. I
it.
think I do.
I'm gonna take Manila.
Okay, stop. I thought you were going to fight me for CT. Okay, why Manila?
Because I think that she has this vibrancy that's going to not only be fun to watch,
Yeah.
but I've personally found when you're excited about cooking, you make better food.
I like that. Okay, Manila's, those are both good choices. I I'm thrown off because when you have somebody on the board you didn't think, because I got to get downtown Julie Brown. I'm sorry. I am a 90s person. That is like my calm, my if you want to make me in a good mood, 90s music. Downtown Julie Brown, she's my girl. Oh, and then Frank said, so he's picking Manila, the swimmer's Lochte, and then
Rocky,
MTV
oh
person
Rocky.
CT. So that's a really good one. Hey, Rob, those are really good ones. Yeah, so I'm taking Downtown Julie Brown. I just think the disco champion, again, as a dancer, I think she's going to be really competitive. I think she's going to be able to think on her feet. I love Downtown Julie Brown. Oh, and Michelle said Beverly and then Manila. So Manila is taken in a lot of them. All right, I'm going to say Matt next because you went first. Matt.
Do I take CT or do I stick to my previous choices? I'm gonna stick to my previous choices,
Okay.
and I'm gonna take Reza
Ooh, okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. All right, now why Reza? Why Reza?
because
Excuse me.
because I think he's gonna be a lot like Todd this season. Whereas, and
Yeah.
I mean this from the bottom of our Todd, if you're still watching, nothing but love.
Yeah.
It was that slow and steady growth.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't the explosive out the gate, get the camera on you all the time.
Yeah.
And it's like when I watch Survivor, my mother-in-law goes, "Have you picked a winner?" I said, "I couldn't tell you half their names until week 8."
Yeah.
And I feel like in the case of Reza, he's going to be a very steady constant, taking quiet direction while still having fun with it
Yeah.
because he does look like a really fun guy.
He does. He does.
So
Okay, and Frank, so you're taking Reza. Frank
I'm
said,
taking
oh, he
Reza.
meant Downtown Julie Brown, although his alternate is going to be CT. So he swapped it out. Downtown Julie Brown's going to be a good fake. And then Chef Ava said Val from Dancing, Reza from Shaw's, Romeo Rapper, and Julie Brown. Okay, so these are some good ones. Michelle, who's your, are you going to do it? Who are you
Oh, she's gonna
picking?
do it. She's gonna do it. She's
um,
gonna take him off the board.
I'll say one thing and then I'll say who I'm picking. So if you're watching the live, go to ForkTravel.com and click
Okay.
on the which team are you, and it'll take you over to the page. You can print
Okay.
it up and follow along and mark it up to see what team
Yeah.
everybody's on. You can
Yeah.
make little notes as far as who your dream team is.
Oh, I like
I'm
that.
going to go with Beverly.
Okay. Why Beverly?
Um, just going on a hunch. I'm hoping that she's not scattered and that,
Yeah.
Okay.
again, similar to Todd, just kind of like slow and steady. But
Yeah.
again, we'll see after tonight who can does well and who should swim with the fishes. So,
Ooh, okay. I'm taking CT.
duh.
I was nice. I was nice. I'm taking CT. I'm
There's
sorry.
no hesitation on that
There's
either.
no
Just
hesitation. I'm
no.
sorry. I felt that Michelle would she was gonna say it. Nope. I'm taking CT.
She thought about it. You can see she thought about it.
I know that's what I was gonna say before
We
Michelle.
convinced her to pick
Okay,
CT, maybe.
Michelle, who is your third pick?
I'm going to go with Ryan Lochte.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Okay, why Ryan?
Olympian, used to competing.
Yeah.
He should be able to be focused.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good one. Ryan, I think it'll be a good one. And Frank, yeah, sometimes they do kick somebody off the first time. Sometimes they kick two people off the first meeting. Sometimes they don't. It just depends if they have kind of what they want to do. Sometimes with these celebrity seasons, they keep everybody the first episode because they want to give some growth. But I've seen them cook or kick people off the first episode for celebrity seasons as well. So
And sometimes they swap in the second week, and we
yeah,
never
Mhm,
know
mhm.
yeah, it's
because we just
always
don't.
we don't know, and that's
You
why
don't
it's so
know.
exciting. Ryan is a great pick. I agree. Okay, so you got Ryan. So I'm gonna go over yours one more time. You got Ryan. You got Beverly
Hmm. And
And
Val.
Val.
and Val. Okay, Matt. So far, you have Reza and Manila. Who is your third
Yes.
choice?
I'm going to stick with my original top three. I'm going to take Romeo.
Oh, that's a good one. Why Romeo?
One because of all the people, he's the one that I'm the most familiar with.
Yeah,
And also, you get a feeling sometimes.
yeah.
I mean, I see them like, I, I will say when Marissa and I saw the list for the season, she goes, "Holy crap, Little Romeo's on this season. You have to take him for your dream team." And so I said, you know what?
Yeah.
I will earmark him and keep him as a surprise third pick.
Oh
Oh
no!
no,
Help! Help! Someone go over to Frank's house. He needs help. Okay, go ahead.
but so
But yeah, but no,
that
you
was
said Little
main.
Romeo, Little Romeo.
Yes,
I love
yes.
that.
He's big Romeo now. He's adult Romeo.
You know
He's
what,
Romeo all
guys?
grown up.
I absolutely love you. You guys always make some really great picks, and so I think either I would be good with either Amara or Lisa. Okay, this is going to be a little crazy, and the only reason is because I'm a really big hot dog person. I'm going to go with I'm going to go with Lisa. I'm going to go with Lisa because in her bio, she said that she cooks hot dogs, and hot dogs are literally like my favorite food. Like they're probably so gross, but I mean, although Amara, like, I think that anyone would be lucky to have you on their team. So I think that
Mhm.
those are all really good. Okay, we have our dream teams. I'm super excited. Let's roll for initiative because we obviously, I want to talk about your bingo cards. I stalked her, you guys. I was like, I saw these bingo cards online and I was like, I want this. And I stalked her and I got her on here. So if you want to explain your bingo cards and where we can find them, and we'll go from
Sure.
there.
All right. So this is 6 years now. I've been doing
Oh
the
my
bingo
God.
cards. I None of us are affiliated currently with Food Network. I never have been, though I'd love to be. Hint. But anyways, I make the bingo cards. I
Yeah.
don't know what's on the episodes. I'm going
Yep.
just on intuition and what
Yeah.
past episodes of what we see happen
Yeah.
and crash and burn or do well. You can go to ForkTravel.com, click on the which team are you or the bingo card.
Okay.
You have six to choose from. You can play one or you can play several. It's up to you. And every week I move them over. So we have a bingo card archive. So if you're watching past seasons, you can go. I think season 18 is where it really started. But
Okay.
eventually I'll get them all in there. But season 18 forward has bingo cards and the recipes. I've tagged the recipes so you can see what they cook.
There you
That's
go.
amazing. That's amazing. Okay, so we're rolling for initiative. Okay, who has the die?
I do.
Okay, I'll go first.
All
Who?
right.
What number do I have?
You have card six or card Eldritch
Ooh.
symbol if you prefer, because it's a
Okay.
fancy Call of Cthulhu die.
Oh my God. Okay, so the card
Michelle, let's see
six.
what you have. You have card four,
Okay.
Ooh.
and I will be taking card
Four.
three.
Three. Okay, guys, I'm so excited for this season. Okay,
Likewise.
if you had one really quickly, as we're summing this up, if you have one hope for this season, what do you hope to see? I'm gonna start with Michelle.
Oh, let's see. No nails in food, at least one fire, maybe a broken dish,
Okay.
and remote control chef.
Yes.
Okay. Okay,
Yes.
Matt, what do you want to see?
I want to see the
Yeah.
recruits learn something completely new to them that
Yeah.
they never thought they could do, and only because it's been his shtick for all the years I've been watching him.
Yeah.
I want to have a sandwich challenge with Jeff Morrow
Oh my God. Okay.
because I will say over the break I was up in the Bronx at Mike's Deli
Yeah.
and had one of the best damn sandwiches, and I thought to myself, man,
Yeah.
I should really make more sandwiches.
Okay. This is Sandwich King himself. I mean, oh my gosh. Okay. I just want to see. like obviously the Rock and Red Stars represent. I think that that would be great. I
Mm.
think that Chef Tiffany is going to be an absolutely amazing mentor this season. I love Chef Jeff, but I mean, I really feel that she'll do Chef Ann justice with the Rock and Red Stars. So I would love to see the red team really represent. And then Chef Ava said more knife cuts as Amberelle would have wanted. Sorry, Chef Amberelle, excuse me, would have wanted, and more techniques. Okay, if we could talk to the Food Network, I absolutely, absolutely, and I think we can all agree on this, loved how they really broke down those demonstrations
Hmm.
last time. I want to
Hmm.
see more of those. I felt like
I
I could
agree.
watch them and cook along with them, and I loved that feeling. So more of that would be amazing. But as you know, we're going to be here all season. We'll see you guys next time. Anything else? Anything else, guys?
Post post on the socials and
Yeah,
tag us if you play bingo so we know how you
yeah,
did.
yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And
Okay,
get cooking, everybody in the world. Just everybody cook. New
everybody cook.
year, new
Everybody.
cooking.
Oh my God, guys, I can't thank you. First of all, thank you guys for watching at home and thank you guys so much for joining me. You know, I absolutely love this. I feel like it's our anniversary again. It's, coming up 2019. So it's about 6 years now that we've been talking and I'm just really, really
20,
thankful.
2020 when Alton Brown.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
And then
2020?
2020 and then the world
Oh,
shut down right after that.
Yep.
oh
Yeah.
my
Yep.
God. I remember nursing Goldie and talking to you guys. So, oh my God, that's
Back when she
right.
was, we thought she was going to be Gus Gus.
Yeah, and I want to make appearance. Why find me over there, guys? I'm ready. Yeah. Oh yeah, oh, that was Gus Gus. Oh my God. I remember when he thought as a boy. Anyway, all right, bye. We'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.
Bye, buddy.